Good day, and welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Thanks so much for joining me today. Yesterday, we set about in our establishing a strong basic foundation for recovery, both in all that we've applied up to now here at your Vitality Project, as well as in your own personal experience with tools that you found useful for healing and for recovery. I'm curious, what did you discover in our homework exercise? Something that I've learned, including in my many conversations with my colleague and friend and co-author, Guy du Plessis. I mentioned him yesterday. Guy lives in Cape Town, South Africa. And something that I've learned in our conversations is that we could just as well talk about tools for building resilience as we could describing them as tools for preventing addictive relapse. What I mean by that is that these tools that we've been talking about that are recovery-oriented tools, they really are tools for building resilience. In fact, they're virtually synonymous. Think about it this way. As I build skills for managing stress, calming my body, and centering my mind, in a word, that's really resilience. As I build those tools, I at the same time am investing long-term in strategies that will increase my capacity to navigate through those inevitable moments where you and I crave some kind of relief, oftentimes in addictive behaviors, typically relief from distress, on the one hand, and on the other hand, times where we need to navigate through very challenging addictive triggers. And sometimes those triggers are in the outer environment. 12-step programs talk about peoples, places, and things. And I think perhaps owing to my background in psychology, I think at least as important, if not more so, is the inner environment, our inner world of personal thoughts and feelings and reactions. So the very same strategies that help us to navigate stress in terms of resilience are those that will help us navigate craving and addictive triggers. So for today, I'd like you to think back to a time when you may have been knocked out of the saddle by one stressor or another. By knocked out of the saddle, found yourself overwhelmed by it and maybe resorted to some kind of behavior that provided short-term relief and maybe longer-term problems. I want you to write down what happened. Now I want you to see if you can analyze what did you do to eventually get back in the saddle. So you got knocked out by stress, moved into some kind of addictive response. How'd you get back into the saddle of resilience and being able to pick up and move on? What we're doing here is identifying our own resources, and these are resources that we've tested by time. And these are resources for genuine resilience amidst adversity. Resilience amidst adversity. Having such skills as these at our disposal is absolutely essential. And identifying or remembering how they have served us before may be a big step in keeping them nearby and available, handy when we need them in the next time that we encounter adversity. So let's see what you find in this exercise today. I want to thank you again for joining me. Good luck with the exercise. Come back and join me tomorrow. In the meantime, please stay safe and be well, and I'll see you again soon.